Yes, please. I'd like to change the bridle. Holy crud, JJ. Looking crazy. No, I'm done. So much for that mohawk, huh, JJ? So wait, is all of JJ's stats are just juiced up now? Oh my gosh. Oh, it gives you 2 extra ones? Now JJ is the prime horse. This is awesome. That's crazy though. Oh my gosh, oh no, she jumped out of the way. Hey everybody, we're back. We're finishing up Helia. Totsuna freaking hit the deck on that one. Holy crud, that's funny. I wasn't even that close to her. Well, I suppose if if you were standing that close to a horse, even that close to a horse that was like coming at you at breakneck speed, then yeah, I suppose you might be a little wary. Last time we got some Korok seeds, did a bunch of shrines, made it up to Satori Mountain. Nothing was up there except for this horse bridle, which makes JJ a monster. I mean, it's covering JJ's eyes, and JJ just is going for it anyways. It's crazy. And now we're just going to be finishing things up here, and maybe hopefully moving on to the next place. But we'll see. What do we got? I think we got a scale, which is actually good. A scale is what I would hope for, since we used one up on the Spring of Courage. Bye, Feroge. See you later. What? Yeah, well, screw you. Okay. Now back at it again. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one right here. These all gotta be like below, I would imagine. There's no way these are up top at this point. I've been up and down this bridge multiple times. I think this one's below too. Marking them is almost pointless, but we will figure it out. Oh, there's a chest here. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Ah. Let's get up to one of these ledges. Nice. I'm surprised that actually worked. This is Elden Ring. I'd be testing for invisible walls right now. Okay. Game, I'm trying to do something here. Can you help me out? Please? Thank you. Can you let me stand up here for 2 seconds? 2 whole seconds. So I can do something. Okay. Alright, game. I hate you. Hate this game, always have. I've always said that. Hate this game. Worst game ever. Worst Zelda game. Worst Nintendo game. There's multiple chests down here. Dude, I just want to be able to make one ice block, guy. My guy, my dude. My lady. I'm very unhappy about that. I'm gonna fall off and die. Nintendo. Okay. Oh, cool. This is a delightful place to be. Okay, no. No, you're... Why can't I stand on that? He even plants his feet for a second. Oh, man. Oh, it's so upsetting. You can't make platforms, can you? I can't stand on this for 2 seconds. Why? What is like the point of that though? Oh wait, hold on. If I keep running. There we go. Like how I said I'm going to be getting Korok seeds, and I am not doing anything like that. I am struggling against the physics of this game. Well, I mean, I used this one a bit, so... Oh, you... Thank you. Thank you. What do we got? Shock arrows? I will take shock arrows. I will take that. Why are there so many chests collected in this single spot? Oh, is what I want to know. I mean, these weapons would have been cool a while ago, but alright. Korok seeds. Where? A stick? What? Why? What? Why is there a stick here? Okay. I had to pick up a stick. He made me get rid of one of my weapons so I could pick up a stick. Something I've never had to do to get a Korok before. In order to get this Korok seed. Okay. Sure. Sure. No, that's fine. Okay, hold on, I got that one. Ducks. Oh, I have that duck. Is there only one kind of duck? Oh. Nice. Okay, and then there's one still over there. The other side of this. Right, okay. It might even be on top, to be fair. Oh. What's this one? Phrenic bow. Nah, I can't really justify carrying a phrenic bow around anymore. What it does is cool, but I mean, I just can't really... Can't really justify having that take up a space. It's a little niche. Okay, so I gotta be back on top of the bridge for this. Should be able to just climb up? Go, Link, go! No, okay. There we go. This one said... Oh, it's over... Closer inside, like over here? So there's a, this one's a flower one that you gotta, like... hit the flower to start it and then follow the path. I've not done this one, supposedly. Oh, it is. Thank you for the climb down feature. Oh. I was like, I have no idea. Jeez. This is a little harrowing. Ugh. Okay, now we have ones that are like on the edges on either side of the lake, which is a bit much, but we'll go get the ones on the left side first, and then we'll go get the ones on the right side. Whoa, Actually, no. No, it should be the opposite of this. We're gonna get the ones on the right side first. Because the ones on the left side are gonna lead to more on the left side. So, actually, I'm going to travel to a better vantage spot, a better starting spot, I guess. And then I'm going to mark a bunch, and then I will see you when we get to them. Okay. It's one of the rings. So we gotta fly to it? Not high enough? Oh, I know. I mean, we can just do it from one of the ice blocks, right? Like, surely. All right. So there's that. Oh, it's kind of almost on the money. I'm gonna go with this yellow one. I had some shrimp tacos, which I normally don't get that kind of food, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I misunderstood Mexican street style corn. I understand Mexican corn, but the street style corn has like the seasoning and I think some sort of cheese on it. I was not ready for that. It was very strong. It's very much not. It wasn't bad. I think it was just I'm not used to that. I don't have stuff like that very often. But in the taco, I put it in the tacos though, and that was pretty good. So, you know, always good to try new things for sure. Oh, this looks like this in order to catch the rocks. Okay, here we go. Go, my boulder, go. Alright. It took too long. Go on, Link. Go on, Link. You're strong. You're the strongest that ever lived. Yeah, come on, come on. I need a little boost. There we go. Yep. Okay, we gotta go there. Well, how often do I get to wear the Zora armor anyways, huh? Well, I'm looking at this. Yeah, this will be good. We'll start out there, go back into the beach, and then start at the bottom, and then we can work our way up towards Deo Ruins. And then that'll be this whole side of Lake Hylia done. Lake Hylia / Zonia Ruins area, I guess. Spring of Courage. Go, Link, go. You can do it. Come on. Come on, Link. Oh. Can you just knock it off? Thank you. This is an interesting one. Hey, what if wearing the Zora armor like let you climb when it's raining? You know? It'd be kind of neat, wouldn't it? I think it'd be neat. There we go. Didn't have to be very precise with that. I actually appreciate that. Alrighty. Going inward towards there. What do we got after that? Obvious Korok seed. We got 2 right here, actually. Yeah, we'll start with that. Oh, I actually see this one. I feel like it's still... Oh. I feel like it's still faster. Maybe I'm out of my mind. This just feels faster. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just could just feel that way. Oh, I made barriers for myself. Nice. These are actually called the Feroce Hills. I said, well, I suppose Feroce's full, like, fly around, you would eventually... He'd probably start, at one point you'd probably start at the Spring of Courage, and at one point you'd probably end there, right? Don't they all spawn out of the springs? Almost as sliding down that hill, even though it was covered in green. Honestly, if I had to rank gear, the climbing gear would be the best gear in the game. I don't even think it's a question. It would at least have to be S tier, right? Like I don't know how you could possibly put it anywhere else. And the Hylia gear would have to be F tier because it doesn't even have an ability. If something has an ability, it can't be bottom tier. It would have to be at least would have to be if it has gear, that's a good middle road. Can't go lower than C, right? Like, oh, we got one of these, but with durians instead this time. See ya. On the 3rd branch. Nice. I've never seen that done with durian. That's cool. You know, it would be a nightmare if they did that with spicy peppers. That would be a nightmare. They're too freaking bunched up. You actually got your head back? That's crazy. See ya. Oh. It's a neat little spot. I like stumbling upon spots like this where you can get a couple of very specific things. This is all the stuff that you need to sneak, it looks like. Or just go fast. Oh, even more. It's very pretty too. Oh, I know. The other thing that I just completely forget all the time to wear. No nighttime speed in opponent. You know what I don't understand? This gives you nighttime speed. Why? Why does Link... Is it just because it's funnier? Is it just because it's funnier when Link runs faster in this? What have you done to me, Nintendo? I don't understand. Get back here. Oh. Dang, this one's actually pretty fast. Oh wait, what if I eat something that speeds me up while I'm wearing this? Do I actually go faster? So it seems like maybe I do. Well, cause like, this is how fast I go now. What if I don't have the full set? Yeah, it's clearly faster. That's crazy. That's so funny. Oh, Dragon's back. Ferocious back. What the heck? Oh, there's one right here. When else would I wear this anyways, right? This is so this is too much. It's like Link is almost doing the freaking Devilman Crybaby run. Oh. Kind of stumbled upon that one. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. We got one right here. Haven't been here in a while. One that starts in here. One that's over here. And the last one is up here. And then that should be it for this section. Go, Link, go! I believe in you! Oh my gosh, this is crazy. He looks like a lunatic. Imagine you saw this guy running at you. At Mach speed. Going Mach 10. You serious? Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, are you still nothing? Hold on, I want it to be nighttime again. Oh, you know what, Nintendo? Give me iron boots and make them armor. That's what I want, so I can go underwater. I want to go underwater in the next game. What? Oh. This was a big tree. Daya Village Ruins. What kind of tree was this, and why was it so massive? Kind of makes me feel like... Oh, my speed boost kept. So I'm back to... Oh dear. It kind of makes me feel like maybe there was a Deku tree here at one point, a great Deku tree specifically. You normally don't get trees this big. Another one of these? Already? Normally they kind of spread these out a little bit. Well, anyways. Yeah, yeah, get damaged. Oh, oh my gosh, the spin. I wish like in font that doesn't match anywhere else in this game. It just said wipeout across the screen and gave me like a point total. It would be a really useless, like borderline useless, like equipment trait, but I kind of wish there was an equipment trait that said, that for shields that was like, oh yeah, ups weapon like shield durability specifically for surfing. There's a meteor rod, huh? Yeah, we've been to the Deo Ruins. Blood Moon? Hey! Screw you guys. How about that? I need to put real armor on. Not that any of this matters, really. We're about to get into, it's a freaking Blood Moon right now. What happens if I hit you with 5 ice arrows? Oh. Pretty gnarly stuff, that's what happens. Hey, but if I can double up on gems, I'll gladly do that. Who's next? Whoa. Link. Link, what's taking you so long, Link? Link, you've been to Hyrule Castle multiple times now. I don't understand. Ooh, that was a waste. Don't need to do that. How dare you? That was kind of worth though. Ooh. Now that's kind of worth it. Did I pick... Did it have me... Okay, no it didn't. I thought it had me pick up the Royal Broadsword and open the chest at the same time. And I was like, game, you can't do that to me. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to get me with such trickery. Okay. Oh. That's funny. Oh, earlier today I'm pretty happy I ordered Tyler the Creator's I thought it was alluding to a new set of songs, but I was like, the single he dropped, I was like, this sounds a lot like Call Me If You Get Lost. I'm kind of surprised that he's just going directly back, like, into that direction again for the next one. But no, it's actually a it's gonna be called Call Me If You Get Lost, like Auction something or other. It's basically just all the songs that he didn't actually put on the main album. So it's probably gonna be like, you know, like some odds and ends and things like that. But all in all, I mean, I'm still pretty hyped for that. That's still pretty cool. Glad I was able to get one. I feel bad this Christmas. There were multiple things that people got me that I already had, just because, I mean, I guess I just totally forgot to mark them off my list. That was actually one of them. I was like, oh my gosh, you got this? That's crazy. I remember not being able to pre-order this, because I wasn't. But then, but I actually was. I was able to get it. So, oops. But hey, you know what? It happens. Thought that counts. And also, to be fair, they have frames you can get that specifically for framing and hanging up vinyls and stuff. So I'm gonna take all my extra vinyls and I'm gonna do that with them. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. So basically getting a duplicate is not a bad thing necessarily. Although of course, you know, when gift giving, people tend to like to give you something that you don't have already. Actually, on the trip that I went on yesterday, I got my friend's been wanting to get into hats, but they said only ridiculous hats. So I did give them a it's a baseball cap that has the torn jeans aesthetic. In the front, the back is like that awful, like a wire mesh kind of baseball cap material that they seem to do a lot now. And on the front of it, in bold, multicolored letters, it says "Dog Mom," which I understand is supposed to mean you are the mother of presumably a dog you have. However, in the absence of a dog,
the roof's protection is now ready to roll.
Just wearing a hat that says "Dog Mom" is the funniest, the absolute funniest thing. And I am super, super happy I found that. It was ridiculous. Oh, I think I opened these up before. I don't need that. I'm gonna go for these. But I still wanted to get them something a little more serious in case they feel like, because they dress up sometimes. They either for just picture taking or otherwise. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? You should have something a little bit something a little bit less casual, something a little bit more that can fit your style for when you actually want to dress up a little bit. So I got them like this really nice, very, very, like, very wide brim, very circular, like, dense. The brim of it's actually was very dense, but like this very wide brimmed hat, big circular sort of look to it. I don't know if it would be a Spanish kind of hat. I don't know if maybe that's where I've seen something or something like it. Is maybe something that would come out of Spain, but I think it's really cool. I would have gotten myself one. I found a pink one that would have gone well with this pink flannel I wear, but sadly it was a one size fit, and you can only make it smaller from the one size it starts at. So I sadly could not do anything with that. So I could not get myself one, which was very sad. It was very sad. And I cried a little bit. But you know, it's just the way it is. Oh, I marked the wrong one, I think. It's actually this one. I was about to say, I'm like, there is no way there's a Korok seed anywhere where I'm looking right now. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, really do wish there was armor that just gave you a speed boost when running. It is kind of a shame, but oh well. You know, it's crazy for how long I've been playing the game, how long I've been playing the game at night. I don't just stumble upon shooting stars more often. The most shooting stars I've had in one moment was the most shooting stars I've had in one moment was when I actually sat down and tried to farm them, which is a real shame, honestly. Okay, you know what? Just cross all of this. Oh, there it is, coming up. Oh, that's the Great Plateau. Nice. What was the Great Plateau originally? Well, it has the Temple of Time on it. Huh. Oh. You could also use Revali's Gale to get across. Probably easier. But that's alright. Okay. And then this is perfect, because right around up this way is the perfect way to start. Because what we're going to do is, we're going to go in through here, and then trace all the way down to here. Well, we're going to get all the way, all the stuff all along the way. Then we're going to go back to here. There's a shrine, and then it goes shrine, shrine, shrine. And this one over here, it's dipping into the Gerudo area, which is fine, but it's the one of the Lomia shrines, the mazes. So I figure, you know, we hit up the other ones, and we're going to be so close to one, might as well knock it out. That'll be cool. That'll be fun. Man, getting all the Korok seeds in the Gerudo desert looks like a nightmare, because it's all just one big flat plain with nothing in it. It's just desert. Oh boy, that'll be interesting though. I'm actually excited to hit up that area. I did that area last in my first playthrough. It didn't do a whole lot in it either. I kind of blasted through it a little bit. So this will be cool. Okay, I'm gonna get these Korok seeds marked, and then we'll get going. Okay, we're back. I'm recording this on the second part of this on a different day, but that's fine. And oddly enough, it's super funny that I decided to do this part of the map, given that I'm recording the second part after the Tears of the Kingdom gameplay reveal, and this right here, Zonai Ruins. Little kind of a bit poignant, kind of relevant suddenly. I know Zeltic made some videos, some lore videos, and was theory crafting. I think a lot of people had been kind of talking about how, oh, it seems like maybe maybe the Zonai are going to be important. I don't know what led people to think that, other than I think the Ouroboros imagery in the Tears of the Kingdom. In the Tears of the Kingdom art or like title symbol. The snake imagery does look exactly like the snakes depicted. Well, I mean, the entire area around Zonai Ruins has a lot of snake symbology. And now we have... And then I just realized that a lot of the enemies and stuff, these constructs that they've been showing periodically for Tears of the Kingdom seem to... A lot of them have the same sort of green hues. A lot of them seem to have... Of course, it starts sprinkling the moment I climb something. That's just how it goes. But then some of the enemies, some of the constructs they've shown in some of the teasers for Tears of the Kingdom actually look like snakes. They seem to be designed after snakes, which is interesting. Now, this is, I think what's particularly interesting about this is what are the Zonai, whoever they were? Because I mean, I don't think we learn anything about this in this game. I mean, obviously it's the Spring of Courage. Well, and it has the Spring of Courage is in the depths of the Zonai ruins of the forest over by Farron. It's in the forest depths. But then I wonder, what do the Zonai, who are they? Compared to, is that just an ancient Helian tribe of sorts? Who were they? What were they about? And why are they going to be relevant now suddenly? Oh, because we're getting near, we're near the desert now. Interesting. What a sharp transition. Oh, bird eggs? Bird eggs. Especially since it seems to be, it seems to be, like, assuming things are going to go as standard as possible, right? Seems like Ganondorf is... Oh, these are some nice looking horses. Look at this one. Over here by itself. I'm kind of curious what the stats are on this thing. Black with an orange mane. That seems pretty unique. Why'd this guy run away so fast? Oh, the whistling is not gonna help. I need some sneaky doodle. Oh wow. Oh, like the sand and dust is getting kicked up. Really heavy. That's funny. If the antagonist is really just going to be Ganondorf, then what do the Zonai have to do with anything? Because it's going to be Ganon and his minions, but then the Zonais are also enemies? So, like... what is that all about? Is it Tap L? Is it Tap L, or is it... This is blinding white area. Holy crud. I mean, it makes sense, given what this area is, but... Oh. What are we looking at? Oh, I see. You can't yaw. Don't have a bite and saddle on. Is this one bigger than these other horses? This one is way bigger than these other horses. Wait, this is like a special horse, isn't it? Wait, is this Ganondorf's horse? Is that what this is supposed to be? Has green eyes? Hold on, okay, well while we talk about more stuff, I gotta take this guy back. Sorry, Buster. Oh dang, where's the nearest stable? Oh, there's smoke over there. I guess I gotta go forward. I love it when the violin kicks in on this song. It's a very nice song. Will you stay here? Okay, you stay right there, buddy. This is... Okay, I knew there was something about this horse the moment I laid eyes on it. It seems so unique. It's massive. I didn't realize how big it was until I saw it next to the other ones. Oh, there it is. Oh no, Link! Oh gosh. I mean, we can multitask, right? Anyways, yeah, so it's like, is this going to be a game where there's multiple antagonists? Or where there's like a villain and an antagonist? Is Ganondorf just going to be the antagonist and like the actual villain is going to be the Zonai? Or the Zonai constructs just like automated things that will attack you because they think you're just an intruder? Again, in true Nintendo fashion, they gave us a reveal, which I don't even think they needed to do personally. I understand why people want that though. Well, you know, people who just aren't like kind of diehard Nintendo or don't just put up with Nintendo. I will just put up with Nintendo's nonsense. Is the thing, right? Let's like I know what I'm into. I know what I'm gonna buy. I know I'll buy the next game myself, and I know that's part of the problem. That is like part of the problem with consumerism in general is just being blindly loyal and just buying whatever a company gives you. I do understand that. I'm not naive to that reality, but at the same time, I personally do enjoy. I still to this day enjoy what Nintendo puts out. Whether it's things of extremely high quality or things that are just okay, I still find a personal enjoyment to them, and maybe some of that's tied to nostalgia. Maybe a lot of that's tied to nostalgia. You know, who's to say? I don't think it's all nostalgia for me because I am very open, and I like to think I'm fairly critical. I mean, like when I talk to my friends all the time about them, I feel like sometimes I'm more critical than they are even. And I find them to be a little bit more cynical about a lot of things with media than I am sometimes. So I don't know. What was that? Whoa. This horse hates me. It's hard to get him back with you too. Oh. There we go. Sorry there, buddy. What would I name this guy? I could name him Ganon. I can name him the Demon King. Yeah, I wonder if the game is going to be like a three-way war of sorts between the Zonai, Ganon, and the rest of the people of Hyrule. Or maybe it's going to be a race. Maybe like the Zonai technology is going to rise with Ganon, and it's going to be a race to see who can obtain some sort of power from it. I wonder if the zone I even well, no, because that depiction, that entity depicted in the cave drawings did not look like a Hylian or any of the other races. So that leads me to believe, really quick, I'm gonna break that thought up by saying that I have begun to get satisfaction from checking off all of these Korok seeds. Do not hurt my horse. Just don't do it. Well, there's probably new animals. I mean, there's probably gonna be a lot of new animals in this place. Oh, this is a giant horse specifically. So this one is notably different. What's the difference between a giant horse and a normal horse, other than size? What's that sound? I keep hearing poofing noises? It's very strange. Yeah, but I don't know. In true Nintendo fashion, they give us questions. They leave us with infinitely more questions, and then they tell us, we hope you will play the game. We're not telling you freaking anything else. Honestly, I hope they don't at this point. At this point, it's like, people should know whether or not they're gonna buy this game. And I know, I've heard the argument like, well, no, I mean, if they want more people to buy it, right? Wasteland Coyote. Interesting. If they want more people to buy it, then they should like provide more information. That's what a normal company would do. And it's like, yeah, but you know they're not going to do that. So the most information they ever released about games was for Super Smash Brothers, and that's just because Sakurai is a really cool guy. All right, Sakurai's gone now. We're dealing with the rest of these people now. So like, I don't know why. I don't know what people want. I don't know what people want or expecting, or why they're expecting anything to go differently than it does. Okay. Boy, I sure do hope there is a, Oh, we got a shrine. Korok seed. Korok seed. Guess that's the next place to go. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, that was another thing they showed in the reveal trailer. Spoilers for the reveal. If you don't want to know anything about anything, then skip this part I'm talking about, or jump ahead or whatever, or maybe skip the rest of this video in general. I'm probably gonna be talking about that for the foreseeable future. Oh, there he is. Onward. Oh, maybe I'm running over bugs. Oh crud. Oh crud. Silver Lino with me Savage, I think. Okay, buddy boy, you stay right there. I'm gonna deal with, I'm gonna go make a friend. Oh, I know people have said, like, people have gotten creative with the combat in this game. I don't really see, naturally see the opportunities to do so. Maybe I'm just bad at game. It's possible. But at the same time, shouldn't a game promote the creativity of itself a little more? I feel like people have found things that like aren't necessarily by design to do some crazy stuff in this game. Crud. Oh, my Masters was gonna be out too? For Pete's sake, Link, I'm trying to change your bow, you dirtbag. Oh, cool. Wait, we got Daruk's thing now, which is cool. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, we got one clean hit off of it. Sure. Really? What? I don't know how they land those shots when they're point blank on you, honestly. Oh, frog. Yep. I'll take that, actually. Oh, actually, what's something heavier hitting? Heavier hitting? Yeah. Nice. That was a pretty clean fight. That was cleanish. Used Mipha's Grace, used Daruk's stuff, but I mean, if you don't use them for Lionel fights, really, what are you using them for? Like, what are you waiting for at that point, right? Cool. Very good. Do I need two of these? I got that in this. Yeah, I'll drop that. Cool. Spears are good. Spears are like really good weapons. Nice. Cool, I'll save to that. This giant horse must be for a quest, right? Or it must be like bound to a quest as an option or something? Surely? Yeah, oh, and then what else did they show in the thing? There were little details you could catch here and there. They were very light on actual like concrete information. for the game. They showed some gameplay mechanics which looked interesting. I'm a little concerned about my lack of creativity when it comes to problem solving in games and how that might affect me playing this new one, because they showed some wacky stuff as far as like the new core gameplay mechanic. Didn't seem like any of the other runes were there. I don't know, maybe they are and they just didn't show any of them. It didn't even seem like there was a spot for the runes to be, because instead we have like these strange hand abilities. Gerudo Scimitar. Oh. That's cool. Some of them, they range from niche to like potentially game breaking. Ascend seems fine, seems pretty average and normal at first, until you think about the fact that he said it lets you go through, if a spot you're standing under has a ceiling, you can just go straight up through it. And then it's like, does that mean any? It's like, does that mean any, like, cave you're standing in, you can just always fly directly out of it? Even if you're scaling an entire mountain range that way? Like, that can't be right. Right? That seems kind of crazy. That seems kind of wacky. But who knows? I mean, like honestly, who knows? Because I like they gave us nothing. But no thanks. Is that another Lionel? Of course it is. How many more of these do I have? I have 3 more. Yeah, I'll kill you. Kill all the other ones. Okay, giant horse. Yeah, that's right. If we can get that guy out of here. Okay. No, this one has a club, which I always have trouble with. And I don't have Mipha's Graze or Daruk's Protection, which is fine. This just means we're fighting it old school. Well, here we go. Let's actually get some attack boost food. Sure, there we go. He almost did a big swing on me. I would have been pissed off because they always hit me that way. Maybe with these guys it's just about measuring distance, you know? My royal bow. Man, my bows feel like they're kind of going a little bit quicker than usual, huh? Ow. Get up, Link. Get up. Almost never hit me with that. Yeah, you thought. I will tame the Lionel. I will not tame the Lionel. That was the cleanest club Lionel I have ever fought. That was even cleaner than the one with the spear. I got hit one time. You just gotta really, like, wombo combo them. These ones are the hardest ones in the game. You can tell because they are silver and they drop gems. So. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. 2 of these, though. Throwing. Oh, whatever. I almost have... There's going to be a... There's, at some point, I will have only Savage Lionel bows. I'm like literally collecting heads at this point. Oh, definitely gonna save that. Okay. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Yeah, the new abilities they introduced range from like game to like changing the game into something completely different to strange and oddly niche. Like, so there's Ultra Hand, which just lets you first off, I feel like what people aren't paying attention to with Ultra Hand is the fact that Ultra Hand lets you pick up and move anything. It's essentially the gravity gun from Half-Life, except a little bit more like how how picking up and moving objects and changing them works in Gmod. It's very Gmod, the kinds of abilities they've thrown out at this point. Oh, there's a clock seed right here. Let's go nab that. It's very strange. It was very strange to see all that happening in this game. It almost looked like the kinds of things people would throw into a mod, like adding a creative mode almost. But yeah, you can pick up whatever objects you want in the game, which kind of just directly replaces Magnesis. It's just better than Magnesis. I don't know the full range or extent of that ability. That is something that would just have to be tested out, and boy, am I going to, and I will be doing that on this channel, of course. But then also, there's a send which lets you shoot up through the ceiling of anything that has a ceiling. Again, don't know the limitations of it, although they did state that there were limitations, so who knows? We'll see. There was Rewind. Rewind was only shown off once to show the same thing that one of the teasers showed, which was Link riding a piece of rubble that he put Rewind onto, and it's taking him all the way back up to the Sky Island it fell off of. I don't know what other uses that would have. Can you rewind enemies? Can you rewind any object? Can you rewind... What can you rewind? Like what all is there? Ishto So. There's a massive pile of decay and dead things and rotting food. Now add an ancient gear. Moza. Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Me? My name is Moza. I'm trying to perfect my ultimate dish, so I'm training in isolation right now. You have a smoke signal? Smoke signal. Oh, you mean this smoke? This is not a smoke signal. As you can plainly see, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's burning badly. I'm burning it? So then you're saying I've messed it up? I see. For some reason, no matter how hard I try to cook something wonderful, it always turns out badly. I thought of this ultimate recipe myself, too. Why is this happening? Teach me a recipe.
Oh.
I'd love to. I don't mind at all. I'm sure you'll be able to cook something really tasty. I mean, probably. I have recipes for a lavish meat dish, an ancient meat dish, and an ultimate survival dish. Which do you want to... What is the ancient meat dish? Sure thing, I'll happily teach you the recipe for an ancient meat dish. The meat you want, I recommend either bird meat or steak. And then you'll cook it with something from a broken guardian. An ancient part. That sounds gross. Hey, that's not nice. Cooking delicious meats with something that smacks of history is the only way. How else would one create an ancient meat dish like the likes of which no one has ever seen before? To be honest, I always end up making dubious food, though I don't see what's so dubious about it. It's officially named, that is an official term coined by the people of this land. Even when I use ingredients, I'm certain will be perfect. There's a lot of times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. What about the lavish one? I'll happily teach you a recipe for lavish meat dish. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend either bird or steak. Then you toss in some nice, fresh ore. Sounds gross. Hey, that's not nice. Cooking it with shiny ore is the only way. How else would one create a truly lavish meat dish, silly? To be honest, I always end up making a rock-hard food. How did it even get that rocky anyways? Okay, what about the ultimate survival one? Sure thing. I'll happily teach you the ultimate survival dish. First, you'll have to defeat a monster. After that, just find yourself a cooking pot and toss in tons of monster parts. Now that is really gross. In order to survive out in the wild, you've got to be willing to eat anything. That's the idea behind my ultimate survival dish. I may end up with nothing to eat but dubious food, but I won't achieve my goal unless I make some sacrifices. I don't see what's so dubious about monster parts though. Even when I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there's a lot of times I still mess up. That's too bad. It was a pretty special recipe too. Is that why this place is a freaking trash heap? You've defiled the shrine. This is holy ground. Don't touch a thing. I set the heat to the perfect temperature. An amateur like you will only ruin it. Ma'am, it's gone, ma'am. You gotta let it go. You gotta let him go, lady. There's no more. This is awful. So there wasn't a stable. It was this lady. Genuinely got misdirected there, which I think is funny. Bravery's grasp. Neat. My lightsaber. It calls to me. Yeah, I don't know what rewind does, but rewind sounds like it has a million possibilities, potential possibilities. Potentially, again, game-breaking ones. Being able to move anything, that sounds game-breaking. Being able to ascend through the ground, kind of game-breaking. Either boring or game-breaking. Who the heck knows? Hold on. What? What are we doing? Ooh, I don't understand. Yeah, I'm a little confused. But I'll nab this. Oh, actually getting kind of low on arrows. I used to have like 400 arrows at all times. Hmm. Okay. I'm right here. There's a thing moving. What a... But like what? But like what though? Wow, this is one where I am genuinely stumped. Giant gate here. I feel like you have to use bombs. It said bravery? But what do I gotta be brave about? There's a platform here. Oh yeah, you can also just fuse anything with anything now. You can just fuse things to your sword, you can fuse weapons with other weapons, you can fuse tree trunks together, you can make boats, you can make cars, and that's the big thing where I'm like, okay, I feel like we've just broken the game now, right? Like I don't know what the heck. I don't know what we're doing anymore because it seems like we could just do anything we want now. Which all seems kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Well, hold on, can I? No. Well, hold on, I can do this. Right. So I can get to here and then use a bomb, but then what? Then what's left for me? Well, I guess I'll see when I get there. Cause like, what a, Bravery is grasp, requirements none, so says the interactive map. None. Well, no, I can't do anything with this platform from that distance, right? I can do this, and then what if I... I have an idea. I'm gonna have to start trying to be a little bit more creative just to see. The thing about this game is you never really have to, which I think is the thing that they're going to have to try and hopefully will be rectified in the next game, right? Okay. Can I attach more than one balloon to it? I can. Okay. Okay, right idea, right idea. That might actually... That might actually. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say not the intended way. But gosh dang it, is that kind of funny that that sort of works. I don't know. What I don't know is that gives me 3 shots. Dang, I feel like they pop really fast. Why do they pop so fast? Maybe I'm being silly. Maybe I just need to see. If I put this here, will it not knock over? Okay. Yeah. Corner? Mm-hmm. Okay. I kind of like the balloon idea, but there's no way I'm getting where I'm going with that. Why is it called Bravery's Grasp? I'm gonna have to look up and see. I want to watch somebody else do this and see what they came up with, or what they end up coming up with. Cause this seems so strange to me. But yeah, you could just fuse like a rock to a stick and make a club now. You can fuse a pitchfork to a spear and make a really long spear now. It's a lot of really weird. It opens up a lot of weird things. You can put a rock on a shield, which I guess would make it more durable. Is the implication there? A lot of really weird stuff. A lot of very, very strange things. Wait, hold on. No, I did this before. Yeah, okay, there we go. Again, do I feel like this is correct? No. but it worked. So whatever gets you there, right? The road does not matter. It's the journey that matters. Well, the end that matters? I don't know what I'm really trying to say. I beat you, game. I beat you at your own game. Game, that's what I'm trying to say. So screw you anyways. Yeah, and you know, the fusing, being able to fuse any materials at your disposal to anything you have, whether it's your weapons, your arrows. I mean, heck, instead of opening up this to show different types of arrows, they opened up its entire wheel filled with all the materials you have, which, like, to me, means that all materials must do something. Whether big or small, every material must have some sort, ideally has a purpose of some sort now. Which is very, very cool. And I really, really want to see where that leads. And it's one of the problems that I addressed that this game could expand on, which is, hey, I have all of these. Oh crud! I have 482 Lizalfos talons and nothing to do with them. I have freaking 30 tireless frogs and nothing to do with them. I have 49 fish. I have all this nonsense stuff. 67 piles of meat, 185 Helian shrooms, and very little to do with them because the most optimal Because the best thing, not even the most optimal, the most useful things to do with all of these things does not take even half of them in order to do it. It doesn't even take a quarter of the things I have in order to make the things that are the most useful.
Now ready to roll.
Thanks, Daruk. I appreciate that. Oh, I see. Oh. Could have used Revali's Gale, but it seemed kind of unnecessary. Okay, but where's the nearest stable? I really want to try to get this horse. Oh, it's a little bit into the Faerun region. The Highland stable. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the Faerun region. Oh, it's over here. I forgot. I misunderstood. I forgot I'm on this border, not this border. So maybe I can actually get this horse over here. Oh no, it's Horse Adventure 2, Electric Boogaloo. That will not be the name. That cannot be the name of this episode. Even if it is accurate, even if it makes sense, I simply refuse. I like the way this area looks, though. You know what I don't understand? I've heard multiple people say that like the new game and this game just look bad. I don't understand. I get that the resolution is a bit fuzzy here and there. Oh my gosh, what the crap? Stop it. Stop shooting my horse. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean it. Ooh, Horse God's not gonna be happy with me. I'm not having all of you kill my horse, okay? I'm not doing it. Now, can I have 5 horses or can I only have 4? If I can only have 4, then I'm gonna get rid of Bluey, because I'm never really gonna use Bluey. Bluey was mainly for a quest. Bluey should be set free and be one with the wild. Is that a black heron? Oh. Well, I've been here, but I guess it must have been a blood moon. Give me your gems. Oh, that's another thing. Gems. Oh my gosh. Chew jellies. Chew jelly actually has a purpose now. I've been talking about how, like, why can't I craft arrows with... I mean, why can't you craft anything, really? Right? Shouldn't have done that. Sealed your fate. They made, oh, the Keese eyeballs have an ability now? If you attach them to arrows, you get freaking... You get homing arrows now, which sounds amazing. Okay, that's all I wanted was those guys. The rest of you are lame and not worth my time. Onward. I dub thee Bueller. Come, Bueller. To adventure. Oh. Wait a minute. So big. That horse, it's huge. I've never seen one that big. That is definitely an endemic species. Hey, we're doing an ecological study on wildlife in this area. Specifically, we're here to look into reports of a giant horse. And you brought it right to us. Thanks to you, we were able to meet the giant horse without having to research. Oh, I get it. Was the... Sorry, but can I take a good look at that horse? Go ahead. Thanks, I'll be right back. This is impressive. Quite interesting. Wow, with this much info, I can feel my spirit for discovery murmuring in contentment. It's definitely different, seeing something with your own eyes rather than just reading about it. Thank you. This is to thank you for helping us in investigation. Okay, so I was right. This was attached to a quest. Oh, that's why they put 2 Lionels in your way. That's a crazy quest then. Well, I got paid for doing something that I accidentally stumbled upon and wanted to pursue anyways. So, awesome. Can I actually board this guy up? I hope we can. Be kind of a bummer if you just like why wouldn't just let me have a giant horse, right? Like, I forgot. I keep trying to yawn, but you can't do that. Well, it's like why can't I board the stall horse? The stall horse didn't even seem to have very good stats, but come on, man. Like, I get to ride a skeleton around. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't think that the new game is going to address all of the issues or all of the shortcomings this game has. And people will complain about it just as much, because I don't know, people seem to really like to complain and roast this game. I don't really understand why. I feel like this is a perfectly fine game. At worst, it's a good game. You know, if you don't think it's the most amazing thing out there, I can understand that. I can understand. It kind of like, there's a lot of aspects of this game that kind of, to me, feel like I would compare it to like how Death Stranding is. Not that they're the same kind of game, just that like they're both games where there's a lot of the systems and mechanics and things like that. If you can't get into them, then you're not gonna have a good time at all. If you don't like the way they do exploration, if the act of exploring in this game isn't enough for you because the things you get aren't the most amazing things ever, and I actually agree with that. I don't think the things you get for exploring very often are actually very good. More often enough, they're pretty bland. It'll be like a solution to a quest that gives you like 100 rupees or like some gems or a half-decent weapon that it's gonna break in the next 2 fights. But I think that the exploration is, personally, as somebody who has a hard time getting into open world games and usually falls out of them pretty fast, this game, I'm going to 100% this game. If that tells you anything, well, if anything, I guess it tells you that I'm a freak. But you know, I think it's a really like just a person to person thing with this one. Look, you've got yourself a new steed. Yes, please. Gotcha. You sure this is the one? Woof. Strength, not very fast. Wild temperament, bond max though. No stamina. Okay, so giant horses just can't sprint. Interesting. Not a problem. Sure. Into a name. There you go. Bueller. Yes. I would like to take my horse. Big horse. the biggest horse. So you can actually sprint with this horse? My goodness, that's no pony, is it? It's so big. I'm sorry, I don't think I have any gear that would fit such a large horse. And I bet it wouldn't like it's main handled. I'm sorry about that. Aw. Nintendo, change this. Freaking change it. Let me... Give me more options. They have all these little things you can do, but then they limit you really hard on the full extent of which you can do anything with them. Yeah, so giant horse can't be yacht. No stamina horse. That's okay, buddy. See the light. I'll get JJ back out, though. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot that I set myself up in the correct order. I can just teleport back. So you stay over here, Bueller. Be free. Be safe. Okay, back to the old thing. Do not touchy, don't you understand? No touchy my cooking pot. The very sweat on your hands could ruin the salt balance. Screw you, lady. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't... Another thing, too, and here's the thing why I think the diehard fans are kind of coping a bit with the new Zelda game. Is anybody saying that world, that map looked different? You're smoking, because it does not look different. I recognize the spot. It was literally it was dueling peaks. I think from this side. I think it was like this spot, and it looked exactly the same. It is not fair to say it's different, or that oh look the game's looking different when they threw some rocks on the ground. It does not look different because they put some rocks on the ground. It's the same exact area, clearly. The more notable things, in my opinion, are the fact that like what the crud? How is this guy moving? Where'd he go? What the crud? What? This guy's just... Oh, okay. There was like no rhyme or reason. Okay, with that, I think we got every single Korok seed in Hylia, the Lake Hylia / Spring of Courage section of the map. Hallelujah. Cool. Now I'm still going to get. There's two shrines directly to the left of us, and those will be the last things we do this episode because I don't know, they're right here, and one of them's like one of the unique ones. That just sounds kind of a cool little bookmark end to this section of the map. And also they're pretty out of the way. Now we'll have to come back over in these spots for Korok seeds, but if we have the shrines, then it'll be easier to do so. It's actually kind of cold. Okay, no, you can't. There would not be snow on the top of these mountains just because they're this high up. They're not even that high up, honestly. You can't get away with this, Nintendo. This isn't how temperature works. look, it's clearly still a canyon. Here's the thing, I know the deserts, like the deserts at night do get really, really cold, but they're not snowing. Come on now. Oh, it's getting, this is what it means to go even further beyond. Okay, do I gotta do this? Hold on. Didn't, yes. I will never wear clothes. Never. We're off maps. I'm not really sure exactly where the shrine is. I just know it's somewhere up here. Mountain Peak log. Okay. This is a log of my findings concerning the shrine that sleeps on a snowy Gerudo Peak. Day 1. I come to this snowy mountain intending to find the ancient shrine that was written about in an old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on a snowy Gerudo Peak. I believe I've arrived at the pedestal mentioned at the passage. Day 7. It's been 7 days since I arrived, the pedestal mentioned in the ancient texts. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. I'm a hungry boy. On a brighter note, I found an explanation in the source text that may be the key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. When it glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. I noticed a faint glow to the pedestal for a while each day, but how to cast a cold shadow onto its core seems further research. That there's a snowball. That's exactly what I was thinking was the snowball. That was my first thought was, cold. Oh, I bet it's one of the ones that needs the ball. How do we cast a shadow on a core? Oh, it's snowball. I've lost count. I can feel the hairs. Oh, I can feel that I'm a hair's breadth away from unlocking the secrets within the pedestal. Something that casting and cold refer to using a specific type of shadow, but I've run out of food entirely. I doubt now that I ever had the tools to do the job, whatever they might be. This has to be a specific size. Are there? Oh, it's still melting because of my sword. I'm too hot. It's gonna be too big. Stop. Stop, no. A bit too big. This one's gonna be just right. Oh, whoops. No. Oh, crud. Okay, well now you're not gonna be just right. And now you are. Ish. Yeah, I feel like I figured this one out pretty quickly, actually. Now, where's the pedestal, though? Doobie doobie doo doo. isn't... Wait, where is this thing on the map? Well, on the map, it's gonna spawn very close to, like, right next to the cabin. Does it need to be nighttime, maybe? Whoa. Oh, there's the divine beast. Naboris, I think? The big dust storm. That's pretty cool. Give me some like Shadow of the Colossus moments in the next game. That's what I want. Maybe it needs to be nighttime. He might have said that it needed to be nighttime. I didn't catch it. I don't remember. Nope. Yeah, I don't see the pedestal he was talking about, though. Unless it's the thing at the very top there, but I don't feel like it is. It's supposed to glow, though? It's gotta be at the top of this thing, though, right? Oh, can't cast shadow at night, though. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I just need to, Well, this is a co-op. Hey, Buster. Hold on. Let me... When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, you gather the secret hidden in the pedestal nestled in the snow-capped peaks. What's glowing, though? What's glowing in a way? Why does everything light up when I'm standing right here, though? That's what I want to know. There's so many snowballs, too. But I don't understand... what if you get caught inside of a snowball, like a cartoon? That'd be kind of fun. Oh. Oh, it's right there. Jeez, okay. Well, excuse me then. Needs to be noon at least, surely. Does it need to be... Oh, maybe it does need to be big then. Because I thought I was going to be putting it inside of a thing. No. Link, can you just For once in your life, can you just put something, can you just push something directly up? On top of where I'm trying to go? I beg of thee. All right. I don't need to have it roll down this hill, right? Surely not. Although I do need to make some big ones and get them down this hill. Well, we'll see about that in a second. I said when it glows, too. When does it glow? Does it happen at a specific time of day, or like... Why did you roll directly into this pond? Why did you do that? Just don't do that. Just stay right here. Well, okay, I mean, I hate you too, man. I don't know what you want me to say. Try morning? What the crud? Everything became light? Oh, it's glowing now. Why is everything glowing now? What time is it? It's like 4 p.m.? Been sitting here forever. Get this thing into this tiny pond. Please. Please, Link. Get the heck over here. There we go. I was like, how much of this needs to be over it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I tried a bunch of combinations of things at different times of day. It's hard to know. I mean, it's not even hard to know. You just don't know. I can't make it specifically 4 p.m. I don't even know what made the pedestal start glowing. I'm glad it got sorted out. But yeah, not sure what that was all about. Suma-sama. And then not to mention, once the snowballs get to be a certain size, you can't pick them up. You can barely push them. They want so badly to roll down even the smallest slope. But we just get the blessing right away, so all in all, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't want that thing, but take it out to say that I got the treasure chest in here. Yoink. Hello, Suma-sama. Doing well. I have done well, haven't I? Neat. You as well. Although you're going straight to her right now, I think, so... Put in a good word for me, tell her I said hi. Is there an afterlife for Helians? Well, not just for Helians, but for everybody here? Is there an afterlife? Because the goddess Helia exists at the edge of time, so like... I don't know. No, we're not going there. We're going here. Look how completely tucked away and isolated it is. You can even see the shrine in there. This will be the last thing we do this episode. This episode that was just a random hodgepodge of finishing Korok seeds, doing some shrines, speculating, getting a robot, getting a horse. Why did I say getting a robot? Also, why did that bow do that much damage? To like a gray one, too? That's kind of crazy. My blessing awaits you at the labyrinth's end. Then let's do it. Definitely don't need to be wearing this stuff anymore, that's for sure. Now on the map, this place looked like just a series, like one hallway with some, like, side paths. It didn't seem very extensive, but that's clearly not the case. Oh, there's malice here. Okay, that's concerning. Yeah, what role are the monsters and Ganon and Malice going to play with Zonai stuff? Well, maybe the other way around. I mean, if all the islands are Zonai related things, who are the Zonai? What do they have to do with anything? What do they have to do with the greater state of the world? Yeah, what do they have to do with the world? And what are they gonna do with Zelda? Who's their leader? What if... I had a thought, but what if Ganondorf in this timeline, or in this part of the timeline, wasn't a descendant of the Gerudo, like he's mentioned to usually be? Obosa says that. Oh. Obosa mentions in a cutscene later on that throughout history, Ganondorf used to be a Gerudo man. And that she kind of hates him for that because of what he's done. In the past, how he's used his own people in the past, and also the sort of like what kind of a name he makes for them because of his past deeds. But what if Ganondorf, this Ganondorf that's locked underneath Hyrule, is part of the Zonai instead, whoever they were, whatever they were. Man, I hate the Lizalfos so much. Sprinting at me from freaking nowhere. Who knows where? Is the outer edge? Seems like it. Where's the inn here? Is the goal to actually climb to the top? Yeah, if it's a Zonai man, or maybe it's really not even Ganondorf. Maybe it is just whoever the Zonai like some ancient member of the Zonai instead. In which case that brings up a question of why, what did they do? And why is one of them locked underneath Hyrule Castle? Or, you know what? Link's hand seems to be Zonai related. The abilities it has seems to be like not the same magic as the Sheikah Slate runes. Seems to be distinctly different, more ethereal, spiritual, rather than like spiritual tech necessarily, even though the Zonai obviously do have constructs, so them being tech savvy isn't really out of the question. Oh. So maybe the Zonai, because I'm assuming Link gets the arm that is imprisoning the figure below Hyrule Castle. Let's just call him Ganon for now, because it's most likely Ganondorf. So like, you know, why fight it? What's this? Gerudo bow? Golden bow. Gerudo made bow. It's popular for the fine ornamentations along its limbs. Designed for hunting and warfare alike, this bow was engineered to strike distant targets. Interesting. Oh, kind of like the Phrenic bow? Cool. Yeah, in which case, if the Zonai imprisoned Ganon, or maybe they used, or maybe the Hyrulean, the Hylians used a Zonai technique to imprison Ganondorf? In which case, what condition were the Zonai in at that point when that happened? And if they were the ones to steal Ganondorf, what happened to the Zonai after they did so? How long ago was that, even? Maybe Hyrule Castle, maybe everybody as it is now, because the Zonai seem to be ancient, like ancient, way, like longer than the 100 years that this game takes place after the events, where Hyrule fell. And Ganon is in the time, even 100 years before this game starts, Ganondorf was only ever known as Calamity Ganon. He's only known, as we are now, or as we were even 100 years before this game, he's only known as, like, Calamity Ganon, this, like, force of nature version. So maybe thousands of years before that, when the Zonai were still around, they had a confrontation with Ganon. And maybe it led to, maybe that's what led to their downfall, like they were able to seal him deep underground. But maybe that's what eventually led to their downfall. Or then maybe they were just lost to time at some point after that. And then if so, that would explain why all of their stuff... Oh, it's just this? Crud. Yuck. Whoops, nope. It would explain why all of their stuff is underground and why it rises out of the ground and goes to the sky. Or why it's all underground to begin with, and why presumably nobody probably knows anything about it. Well, this labyrinth is taking some time, though. This one seems a lot more elaborate than the other ones. Oh, I was right here. Dillamog. Cool. Well, not too shabby then. Yeah, they would explain why all the Zonai stuff is hidden away underneath, like specifically underneath structures that exist now, right? Because it's like, okay, well, why would you intentionally build Hyrule Castle on top of some like old ancient civilization? It's like, well, maybe they didn't. Well, maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they built Hyrule Castle and everything else in the kingdom unknowingly on top of an old ancient civilization. Oh, the chess piece of the barbarian set. I think we've gotten that piece for all the labyrinths, maybe? So now we have the full set. That's cool. Anyways, a lot of speculation, a lot of things to think about. That's what the 10-minute gameplay really left us with. Was just more things to think about and consider, which is honestly how I want it. Because I was afraid I was honestly like, okay, I'm gonna watch this because it's going to be everywhere. Everybody's going to be with the internet nowadays. If you exist on the internet in any capacity, you're gonna find out about things, regardless of whether you want to or not. It's very hard to avoid stuff, especially for things that you're interested in. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. I hope they don't give me too much. They absolutely did not. In fact, I would say, given that they did something they rarely ever do, which was give us a gameplay breakdown, which Aonuma seemed very happy to show off, which I mean, that could just be, you know, for the camera or whatever, but hopefully he's happy and content with his thing and where it's going, regardless of what other people say about it. Presumably that was gated off before. Well, sick. Well, you know what? And with that, we are now going to go into the Faron region. We're going to enter the Faron region through here, I think. I think that'll be, I mean, it's all the same forest, that tropical sort of forest. That's what the Faron region is all about. So next time we'll be entering the Faron Woods. Oh my gosh, we have 600 Korok seeds. I think in between that, though, I'm going to be using these spirit orbs. All we have to get is health, so that's what I'm going to be getting. I'm going to be using these spirit orbs. I'm going to go check out maybe the Ancient Tech Lab. Maybe both of the Ancient Tech Labs, see if there's anything to use anything on now. Probably not. Probably not Puras, but who knows. Oh, dang. Australia got taken out. Every time I teleport here, you two are getting freaking blasted. Jeez, are you alright? Nothing to fear, you say as you got bludgeoned over the head. Okay, alright. If you say so, I believe you. Yeah, so I'm gonna go probably check out and see if we have any upgrades for armor to do as well. But that'll be in between now and next time. Till next time, though. If you like this, press the buttons. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Or don't. That's fine, too. I'll see you next time.